What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new WWE Ultimate Edition Series 21, and we're going to be talking about Cody Rhodes. So let's get right on into it. Alright, so first of all, I didn't even know I was going to be doing this review because, quite frankly, I did not remember ordering it. Like, I knew I wanted it, but I didn't remember ordering it. So it's a pleasant surprise, and I'm glad I'm able to share this with you guys. So we're going to get into the accessories as always, and then we'll get into the figure itself, do a couple comparisons, and then I'll get out of here. So the first thing we're going to talk about that he comes with is the weight belt. This one just says Cody, and compared to a lot of his other ones, it's pretty plain. This is a new weight belt mold. This is not the way that it used to be. Duh, that's what new means. And then you just plug it in there, but that is a really, like, that's not going to fit in there. So I'm going to have to trim that down. That's unfortunate. But as you see, are those actual holes? Yep, those are actual holes molded in there. And yeah, that looks really cool. The Cody looks good. It's like a nice bronze color. Looks pretty sick. He comes with his screaming head, which I have not been a fan of at all. It's just, I like expressive scans, but that one's a little too much for me. Then he comes with two bare arm wrestling arms, you know, for when he wrestles. But the main thing that he comes with here is the rubber jacket. Now, a lot of people complained when the first one came out, which we have showed off several times on the channel, when he came out with a cloth goods robe. The reason they did it is because Jazzwares just released their Supreme figure, and it came with a rubber robe with the interchangeable arms. So obviously they were not going to copy that, or not copy, but people would have said they were going to copy. So of course they changed that around. But for this one, they went ahead and did the rubber robe, and it looks so good. Let's do a quick height comparison. Yeah, they are the same height. I want to double check because there's a new formula they're using for the new Ultimate. So I wanted to double check. Look at the details on this robe as well. Whenever you do rubber, you do get more details. Well, all the rivets, the zipper, the laces, the shoulder pads, like everything about it looks so good. The detail on the arm, like it is insane. We knew this was going to be good once they eventually did it. And then you go to the back, and it has the same design going, but it also has the Nightmare logo on the back. It's so good on all fronts. But you guys know the deal. Oh, also, he comes with a stern face that we have seen with multiple Cody figures. And he comes with the two mic holding hands on the other arms, and he comes with the screaming whoa during his entrance hands on these arms. But all you do is just pop those out. Not too difficult. There's one, and there's two. Holy heck, there went the camera. So if you are going to like pose it in the jacket, be mindful because you will see the butterfly joint sticking out because it is skin tone painted. But this just connects right here at the belt. There's one attachment, and then you have the standard rectangle attachments. You have two of those. And then you slide it off of Cody, and then you take the other arms and you plug those in. Very simple, the same way you do Build-A-Figure arms or other Ultimate Editions or whatever it is that you're used to. And there you go. And there's Cody. Now, the reason I was questioning the formula is because I thought these legs were brand new, but they appear to be the same mold. This time they just have knee pads, which makes them, I guess, not look so long. If you have the Britt Baker unmatched figure, you'll see what I mean about, like, with the legs look really long because there is no knee pad, especially on something that's skin tight. It just doesn't do any favors. The first time around, the torso was the one they used for Jeff Hardy or Ric Flair or Stone Cold. It just looks way too big. This one here has only been used twice so far, and it was used on the Coliseum Collection Rick Rude, and it was used most recently on the Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins, which I don't think I have with me because I sent both of mine off for customs. So we will see if we can compare him to another Rollins let's take the American Dream Rollins and put him with Cody. And that's a nice size comparison there. Cody being a hair taller. Then we'll get into a size comparison with the Tribal Chief in a second. But this midsection is a lot more defined than the other Ultimate Editions. So that's why I'm glad they chose this. Let me take the tank top off the other one, and you will see exactly what I am talking about. The other one just didn't do any favors. They both have the neck tattoo, the dream tattoo, the chest hair. The chest hair on the new one is more prominent than the one on the left. But the torso choice is night and day. I don't like this torso for anybody, honestly, so I might be getting rid of this Cody, even though it was the Mattel Creations exclusive. I just have no real use for it. But the six-pack is definitely more defined. Going on to the pants, it's a nice navy color with the red, gold, and silver and white accents. Really can't complain about that. Every time I look at Cody Rhodes, I just think of George Washington for whatever reason. I guess the red, white, and blue all the time. And his stuff does look like Revolutionary War jackets and clothes and everything. The knee pad looks good. I'm assuming that's an eagle there on the knee pad. Coming on to the back, he has that another bird. I guess we'll assume it's an eagle again. The boots, I really like the boots. These are, I believe, the same boots that we have gotten, but they have the American Nightmare logo on the side, just like the other ones. But they have a little gold to the heel, which gives them a little more dimension, and they have the gold painted in the back of the boot. So I actually do not think these are the same boot. No, they're not. This one has straps on the inside. This one does not. You see that? This is a new boot mold. Insane. So we got a new torso. We got knee pads finally with Cody. We got new boots. I mean, like, what more could you really and truly... I was going to put the weight belt on him, but that's not going to fit right because of the reason we just mentioned. So, coming off WrestleMania, obviously, let's go ahead and see how he looks with our Tribal Chief. And I don't think Roman is that much taller than Cody. I don't know their heights off the top of my head. But Roman definitely looks bigger than Cody. But, I mean, that might scale well. But this Cody... Oh, there went the head off Roman, believe it or not. But this Cody is insane. I really, really like this figure. And this is what an Ultimate Edition should be. You have the options to do whatever you want. Let's go ahead and pair him up with the... This is an old Toys R Us exclusive Triple H. And I swapped the head on it to give it a more recent head scan. I like that size comparison. I really like that Triple H figure. I might put double jointed arms on there when we get a matching suit. I like that one. And then let's go ahead and compare him to the man that has made his life an absolute headache on the way to WrestleMania, the Final Boss. And I like this scale too. Like, I really do love this Cody Rhodes figure. And it's hard to find anybody that isn't a Cody Rhodes fan. So if you're even the smallest fan of him, you have got to get this figure. Definitely recommend it. It's shipping from Ringside. I think it might be on back order now because of the popularity. But if you have a chance to pick this up, I highly recommend it. But that is going to be it for today's review. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And last but not least, take it easy.